What happened? What happened to Scream 3? Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nightmare Collective. I'm Chris. Thanks for stopping by and watching my review for Scream 3. Alright, let's get into this. I know this is like the most hated film out of this franchise, and I'm like 50-50. I don't think it's terrible, but it's not great in comparison to the movies that are around it. The only thing I think for me that is kind of like on par, sneak peek, is 5. I mean, it's fine, but I kind of left with the same kind of feeling where I'm just like, I don't hate the movie, but I don't love the movie. So this is kind of where I'm at with 3. So the setting for 3 kind of shifts. Gale has gone on to be a reporter, and they're filming Stab 3, and Dewey's a consultant on that movie. I mean, I'll be honest right up front. The scariest thing in this movie is Courtney Cox's bangs. Jesus, what happened? It looked like her hair got hedge clipped. It's just like, it's awful. That's the scariest thing. The worst thing in this is the killer and the plot. So I'm not going to belabor anything. I think the movie's fine. I think it being set on the set of a movie is kind of interesting and another meta aspect. We're kind of wearing thin in that aspect, and I think this is kind of the weakest part. But the killer is also the weakest thing of this movie. You know, we come to find out that it's her brother from, and it's that's who he cheated on, and it's all this thing. And I think they were trying to kind of connect all this stuff. This is the first one without Kevin Williamson, so I think you can definitely see that aspect of it where you're the first two are very much in the same mold, where this kind of was okay, we don't have Kevin, what do we do? And they made this mess. So like I said, I don't think it's a bad movie. I just don't think it's that great. The kills are honestly kind of weak. We don't really care about any of the characters throughout this. I mean, the opening kill is still good, I think, but it's not anywhere near the first and the second one, because those are incredible. And from what I'm hearing about Scream 6, which people have seen now, it is very gory and very intense, and it's making me super excited to see Scream 6 now that I know that it's it is a far superior movie to Scream 5. I know they were going to do something similar to a Force Awakens or something to kind of get us back into the groove of things and then kind of leap out, but I'm glad it's that and not a Last Jedi. So, it could have been worse. So, like I said, I think Neve Campbell is great in this movie, and again, it sucks that she's not going to be in the new one, but I think from all intents and purposes, it looks like it was still a good thing. Maybe she'll wrap around to do the last one. I don't know. I just, there's just not a lot in this. This is going to be a very short review because I just don't feel a lot of emotion towards this movie. I just think it's kind of lame, and I think the story is the weakest part of it, which for me, those other Scream movies, I really like the stories in them. I like the characters that we're getting to follow, and I like all that. And here it's just Courtney Cox, Gale's not great. Dewey's acting weird. Nev's really the only one that is still playing the same character. So I feel like everybody else is playing these different types of characters because it's not in Woodsboro. I don't know. So overall, I just think it's kind of lame and it's a very boring movie. It's not that intense and there's not a lot going on. So I'm going to end it here and wrap it up because I don't really have a lot to say on it. It's just a very meh, middle of the road Scream movie, not the worst movie in a franchise. So if Scream 3 is the worst movie in your franchise, not that bad. Not that bad. So, it goes up from here. So we'll be talking about Scream 4 next. So that's all I've got. Thanks for stopping by and watching my review. I'm going to link a few things for you now. So I recently did a horror haul, so you can check that out. Everything I picked up over the month of February. And then I will link my last review, which was Cocaine Bear. So definitely check that out if you want to know how that went. And that's all I've got. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll talk to you guys later.